you're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, 'cause nobody made us. And no one can take this, 'cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Oh, yeah. Here we are. It's Monday. Patrick and the people. PATP, baby. What is up?
We made it all the way back, man.
Yes, we did indeed make it all the way back, man. Did you have a good weekend, buddy?
I had a fantastic weekend, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
Well, what was great, man? The wrestling at Wrestling
Yeah,
with
Wrestling
Pride?
with Pride was awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Good time up there. Got to, it was nice being back, and of course, because it's been a good month since I've been up there, with
Yeah.
Midget Wrestling Warriors
Sure.
and everything. So, man, as soon as I got up there, everybody was like, "Rich,
Yeah,
hey, how you
like
been,
old
man?"
school,
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. That always feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, had some fun. Went up and hung out at the lake yesterday with
Yeah,
some
you
family.
sent me a picture. You said you were up at Greer's Ferry area?
Yeah, but it's like Choctaw Campground Park or whatever.
You said it's
but,
pretty
yeah.
inexpensive even.
Yeah, dude, it's like you can get a campsite up there for like $25.
Really?
And that's with electricity.
Wow.
And like, not that I use electricity, because when I camp, I actually camp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Crystal? What's up, T-Mac? What's up, Brad? Good morning to everybody. You can't
Had a nice-
camp. What does that mean? You're not a glamper?
Yeah, man. No, we
That's what you're saying?
camp
I
for
see.
real. You got a sleeping bag, and that's all you got between you and the ground, and
Yeah.
your tent to sleep in. And
Oh, yeah.
no, cots and air mattresses and air fryers and TVs and fans.
No, none of that?
Yeah, no, man. I can't stand that when I see
I
somebody
thought you
do that.
went camping.
Huh?
Don't you need the air mattress and the TV and all that?
No, that's not. That's the whole point of camping, is to unplug.
Oh.
Just be in nature.
I see.
Enjoy it.
I see.
Yeah.
Brad
Bring
said,
your TV in place.
worked like always for the weekend. I hear you, man. I did the same thing. I worked all weekend long. The guy.
Hey, you said you were like everywhere, man.
I was, man. I went from, goodness gracious, where all did I go? Sheridan, Hensley, Ward, out Valonia area, Maumelle. Man, I was everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. Now, one of my clients reached out to me Sunday morning and said, "Are you working today?" And I said, "Yep, I sure am." And so we went and found a house he wanted, and that was good.
My single status is in pending changing. We'll see.
What? What are you talking about?
I went on a little date over the weekend, man, and it went well, and it
Well, I mean,
went into the next day, and yeah.
Oh, I see. And already you're talking about your status?
I'm just saying, it's
Okay.
pending. It's,
Okay.
there's somebody that's
There's
got some attention.
There's just some movement.
Right.
now.
There's some
movement.
there's
Okay.
some movement. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not trying to, walk down the aisle right now, are you?
No, of course
Okay, I
not.
was
No,
checking.
no, nothing like that. But
Okay.
a date and somebody that I was like, all right, you might
Yeah.
have figured out. I don't know what's going on with it, man.
Hold on, I'm going to walk over here and adjust this. Hold on.
I think that cord's going out. Right.
The monitor disappears.
Tasha said she's a glamper. She doesn't like
I
heat
feel
and
her on
bugs.
that.
Yeah. Hey, you said
I like my comfort.
yeah.
Yeah, but
You got to bring your air mattress and fan and
no,
mister.
I just don't do it
I could see
very often.
Yeah.
I did plenty in the military. I camped in all kinds of places. Trust me, I've slept with the rattlesnakes and tarantulas and scorpions. My buddy who's overseas right now, he sent me a picture because I told him, I said, last thing I'd said was be safe, and he sent me something that said completely not safe. And it was
Yeah.
this giant ass scorpion that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are not fun to be hit by. They're not poison or venomous, but they'll hurt, man.
Right.
Golly, man, those things hurt bad if you get hit by one of those big ones like that. What's up, Jim? How are you?
Well, it was
What's up, Regan?
I don't know about that, Latasha, but yeah.
This is the next Miss Rockwell. She's already trying to get you into nuptials.
I'm telling you, man, just be happy I went out on a date.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, let's not move the dial too fast.
Right. Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's great. Maybe it's love. I don't know, but
It was just, because normally, like, I kind of, and I was telling her this, because I was like, you kind of caught me off guard. And,
Oh,
and
you
you kind of
accidentally
broke
slipped
my,
behind the
yeah, it was, you came in unnoticed, because normally, like,
Your
you know,
alarm system should have sounded.
yeah, exactly. I was like, normally if I get talking to somebody, I'll be like, oh, let's go out on a date, and I'll push it out like a week or two.
Yeah.
That way, then
Forever, yeah.
there's time for something to come up,
For
and
you to not go.
right, yeah, for me to
Because
be
you
too
got to take a
tired.
nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I worked too hard this week. I've traveled. I went to Michigan.
I'm so tired.
I'm just wore out.
Right,
Yeah. But somehow she slipped behind your early warning system.
Yeah, well, that was it. We had ran into each other, and we've known each other from previously, but never had dated or anything.
Yeah.
And actually, it was at open house just Thursday or Friday or whatever for school.
That's cool. So both
go
of you have
me.
school-age kids.
Yeah, so both of us. Her kiddo is getting ready to start, and my kiddo is going into second grade. and we
Okay,
just
so they're
happened-
real close in age.
Yeah,
just a
real
year
close.
apart.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Do they know one another?
no, I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think they've ever met.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Yeah, but anyways, so I was walking out of meeting my kiddo's school teacher, which,
Yeah.
by the way, he's gonna have a fun year, man.
Yeah.
You ever met one of those teachers where you're just like, all right, let's see how this
You
goes.
better buckle down, boy. This
Yep.
ain't playing.
Yep. Yeah, you ain't
no,
gonna get away with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was walking out, and I was like, all of a sudden I heard oh my God, Rich, and I was like, what? And then, oh, hey. Anyway, so I was like, hey, we started talking, and I said, well, hey, let's get together. We can go out like next Friday or something. Does that work?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the next day it was, hey, you want to go like grab a couple of beers and shoot some pool or something? And
Like, yeah, why not?
yeah, man, I don't have
Sounds
anything
good.
to do. Yeah. Next
Is that
thing
what
I knew.
you did?
Huh?
Did you do that?
Yeah, we
Did
got
you
together.
invite-
It was after wrestling on
Are
Saturday.
you pretty good with pool?
No.
No. you're
No,
not good at
no,
that, no.
no. I just like to,
Let me make this announcement while I'm thinking about it, because if I don't, so we're moving the Mario Kart tournament 1 week out to the 31st of August.
because you're scared.
Not because I'm frightened, but
'Cause you're
because
scared.
my wife's birthday celebration ended up falling on that day.
Oh, okay.
And so the first time she asked me, could I change it? I was like, no, I can't.
Right.
I mean, I've already started promoting it and whatever. And then I got to feeling guilty.
Right.
And so I reached out to the autosave guy, and I was like, man, can we move it to the 31st? And he was like, yes, that's fine. We'll absolutely do that.
Right.
So so that I can be with her and celebrate that, because her birthday's on the 27th.
Right.
I thought she would celebrate it the weekend after, but her friends had put something together, a little thing, and it was on that day, and I was like, I don't want to miss it.
Right.
So we're just going to do it on the 31st. Not
sense.
because I'm frightened, but it does give you
Okay.
extra practice time.
Sure.
son.
I was just
way,
sitting here going, man, that
here,
is a great
let
story
me-
you came up with. this
Let me
weekend.
also share this. After speaking with Stephen over at AutoSave, they do have wheels, I think, for everybody.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
just
See,
know that. They've
so
got the
we're-
wheels.
Everything is even.
Everything is good. So
Right.
if you need a wheel, you got a wheel.
So it's your choice. Yeah.
Yes, it is
All right.
your choice
I like
to
it.
use
I like
or
that.
not use, okay? And he's got red or blue, so you can go crip or blood. It
Oh.
doesn't matter which it is. Represent your sect, baby. Represent your, What? I'm just, keeping it real here.
I can just see gangs of.
Yeah, gangs with the cart. Cart gangs.
Sounds like
Roll
a movie.
up on people and throw bananas at them. What's up, bitch? Just got bananas.
It'll make me pop a banana peeling.
You're right. Little drive-by with a banana peel on a turtle shell. Who throws live turtles at people? That's a great question. I need to know. It would be hard to. It'd suck to get hit with a live turtle, I think, or any turtle for that matter.
Probably hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it probably would. All right, let's get into some news you can use here. A massive wildfire in western Colorado, one of the largest in the history of the state, still growing. The Lee Fire, southwest of Meeker, has burned about 120,000 acres. The blaze is 7% contained. They've set up evacuation zones. High winds and dry conditions are fueling it, which is so large it's creating its own weather system, they say.
Wow.
That's pretty wild. California pup, has been named the world's ugliest dog. That's right. The pup named Petunia took in the title of the world's ugliest dog at Sonoma County Fair in Santa Rosa, California. It's a hairless English French bulldog. It scored her owner, Shannon Nyman, $5,000. Organizers said the contest has been running for almost 50 years. So she'll make a stop on the Today Show this morning, and probably there'll just be, have pictures of it everywhere.
Right,
I'm sure.
right.
Luke said next prank is throwing turtles at people. Now, maybe for you. I don't even know where to get that many turtles. I guess the pet store, do they make those anymore? They have those? Not even sure pet stores are legal anymore. Well, let's see.
I've still had people talking about that prank phone call from the dude that poured the gas on his phone. They were like, "Did that really?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Man.
They're like, "Why?" And I was like, "Look, I was so committed at the point. How could I?" Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out ways to disavow. It's like Mission Impossible now. Should you be caught, your government will disavow you. I'm trying to disavow you right now. Texas Governor Greg Abbott's ramped up pressure on the Democrats who fled the state. In an interview, he said he'll keep the threat of arrest for the lawmakers as long as needed. He said it's within his authority to keep the legislature in a special session indefinitely. So they've all left the state to hide out in different states. They're all arguing about this redistricting thing, which is just a bunch of crap because they do it in states all over the country. Some states are more left district. Matter of fact, if you look at Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have a single Republican congressperson.
Wow.
Represented at all. They're all
just,
yeah. And some of them are the opposite. It's just this is not something new, people. This is just something new to you in the news. That's it.
I was going to say, well, isn't there a show about that? It was like Adam Ruins Everything or whatever, and he talks about gerrymandering and how they redraw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good show, Adam Conover. Adam Ruins Everything.
I used to like that show, yeah.
He was a good smartass. I enjoyed it. Good morning, guys. If there was such a thing as a happy Monday, it'd be because of Patrick and the people. Turner, you're right, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I should have said that myself. I like that. That's good. One of the most impressive celestial shows of the year is reaching its peak this week. The Perseid meteor showers lighten up the sky since last month. It goes all out starting tomorrow with 60 or more meteors per hour. Viewing is best in rural areas in the hours before dawn, but the shooting stars can be seen anytime after dark. Light from the moon will cause some interference this year as it's nearly full. The annual meteor shower wraps up August 24th.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Right. Sounds like something cool to do.
Yeah. Let's see. Here you go. This is shocking. And I mean that in every sense of the word. A cultural icon that helped shape Gen X and older millennials is going away. AOL is shutting down its dial-up internet service.
What?
In other news, there's dial-up
Right.
internet service. Who is on dial-up? Who? Like great Aunt Bessie. That's like hearing someone still using the Pony Express.
Right.
Someone's getting a message by teletype. Morse code.
They live in the original Blockbuster somewhere.
Yeah. After 34 years, once a leader in the early internet era, they boasted millions of customers even as late as 2015. They had more than 2 million dial-up customers. That number has dropped to the low thousands. What are those people going to do? Die? Probably just die. They got to be the oldest people in the world using dial-up. Who's using? How long do you have to? You've got mail.
Bloop.
Need some stories about corruption in Conway. Send them to Rich. Maybe you can discuss. Okay, T-Mac, send them on to Rich. We'll take a look at it and see if it fits the wheelhouse of I can tolerate talking about it.
They'll probably just, those people that are off dial-up, man, will probably just
Yeah.
They're probably just gonna go on with it like nothing will happen. I mean, they're on dial-up, man. Like
They're
you
not
know,
missing anything.
right.
They can watch TV and get news faster than dial
They'll
up.
probably just go back to calling their friends on their rotary phone
Yeah,
from
that's
inside the
right.
house.
That's
yeah.
right. Maybe they're up now. They might have a cordless.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Let's see. We'll talk about that maybe later. Panamanian Geisha Coffee made history again at the 2025 Best of Panama International. It sold for a record $30,204 a kilogram, or about $13,700 a pound for some coffee, y'all.
What is geisha coffee, man?
Well, I don't exactly know, but apparently it was purchased by a guy in Dubai. Marks a new high in the global coffee industry. That's great. We need some more new highs, don't we? I think everything's high enough. No, don't care. Okay, here we go. Yeah, mass shootings claimed a couple lives over the weekend. Multiple people injured in not shocking places, I'll be honest. Chicago and Baltimore.
No.
I know, right?
There was a shooting in Chicago?
I know.
Man.
A woman was killed and 5 people wounded in a shooting that erupted at a large outdoor gathering in Chicago. This was one of 3 separate shootings in the same neighborhood in 3 hours. And let me just say this. Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws in the country, period.
Yeah.
They're very restrictive. So if you can imagine, you have 3 shootings in the same area, maybe your gun control is not working exactly the way you want.
Well, you know.
Police have...
it takes them a minute to look at all that, man. Those are the people that are still on dial-up internet.
Yeah, that's right. That's
It's loading.
The cops are the ones on the internet, yeah. Yeah, no, we had a shooting 4 days ago, Bob. Oh, okay. Police have no information about a suspect, little details about what happened. European leaders issued a strong statement supporting Ukraine ahead of Trump's planned meeting with Putin this week, declaring that peace in Ukraine cannot be decided without Ukraine. Well, says whom? The statement signed by the EU leadership. 2 sources said that Trump remains willing to include Zelensky in the meeting, though as of last night it remains bilateral as Putin requested. Well, I mean, is he going to show up in sweats? You know, I don't know. Look, this guy doesn't want to leave, Zelensky. I know it's not sexy to say that, but this guy's got to go, man. They got to get somebody in there who's making sense. It says Rich's body isn't loading. Haven't unlocked him yet, I guess. Just his head floating around. What, because you're wearing a black shirt?
Yeah, so it blends into the wall.
Oh, I got you.
I thought about that, too, on my way in. I was like, I shouldn't
Yeah.
Hey, it was just what was on the top of the dresser drawer.
All right.
Laura Hall had commented and said, have you guys heard of Candace Owen calling out that one president for being a man? I think it was his wife. I'm looking it up now.
What?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
So apparently Candace Owens claims Emmanuel Macron's wife is a man.
Emmanuel Macron.
Okay,
Yes, I did see that. That was a while back. I don't think she's a man. I don't think she was a man ever. I think she's a model. I think she's been naked in many, 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 many photos that demonstrate her body, and I don't recollect her having a penis.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know.
Oh, so they're suing her now.
Yeah. What's up, Shane? Welcome in.
What
buddy.
up, Outlaw?
Oh, is it the day is school started? Is that what's up?
I know
today?
it's tomorrow for me, but
For you?
for my kiddo, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not today?
I don't know.
They just didn't want to start them on a Monday.
Yeah, man. It was. Hey, man.
Too hard for them.
Right. They were looking at the calendar and they're like, one more day won't hurt
Hey,
anybody.
it's too hard to come in on a Monday.
Right. Yeah.
No.
You don't want to have a Monday and end of summer because then you're just, it's double angry. Not
And
only
we
is all
haven't
the
gotten their caviar in for lunch.
Right,
So, I mean,
right,
yeah. No, I get it. No, that's great. Sheridan's today, Shane
Trust me,
said.
I'm counting down the minutes.
I know you are. I remember being up here and like summer was great until it wasn't.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's about the last 2 weeks you just about had enough.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks you start to feel things about your kid you don't feel good about yourself about. You're like, these little bastards gotta go.
Dude, that's why I'm like,
go.
I was just having this conversation the other day with somebody, literally. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, dude, look, I love my kiddo to death,
Yes.
But damn it, I'm like, please just go back to school, man. I am ready for that 6-hour window of just no kids yet.
Yeah, no, that's great, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
great. NVIDIA and AMD have agreed to pay the U.S. government 15% of revenue from certain chip sales to China in exchange for export license. The unprecedented deal allows the companies to sell certain microchips despite trade tensions. So the NVIDIA CEO met with the president, and they came up with this deal. Hey, look, that's good. More money for us.
Right.
I like
Right.
I like more money. A Georgia man who shot at CDC headquarters in Atlanta last week, killed a police officer, believed the COVID-19 vaccine made him depressed and suicidal, according to his dad. Patrick White, 30, he fired dozens of rounds into the CDC complex and killed a police officer who was responding. White was armed with 5 guns, tried to enter the headquarters before being stopped by guards and then drive into a nearby pharmacy. His father said he was upset, A, about his dog's death, and B, had become fixated on COVID vaccines. The shooting left bullet holes across multiple buildings, and they went into a lockdown. Laid off employees blamed the anti-vaccine rhetoric. I don't think the anti-vaccine rhetoric is the problem. I think maybe we figured out without even the rhetoric about the vaccine. I don't think that's rhetoric. I think that's facts. I mean, we've had vaccine issues with at least the COVID vaccine.
And they've,
Yeah, and there's lots of things they're talking about. I don't think it's rhetoric when you're looking at the science and going, does this make sense? That's not rhetoric, it's a conversation. And I think all of us know now that the COVID-19 vaccine was really perpetrated on us, if you're being honest, because what were we told? It'll stop it.
Right.
But the truth was it didn't stop it. It never stopped it. It's never going to stop it. It may make it less, COVID less strong if you get one vaccine, but they've already proven every booster you get reduces it doesn't help it. It makes it worse.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't.
And then all the complications after, and so many people.
I don't like it when they call it rhetoric when it's
when it's true.
Yeah, well, when you're having conversations about scientific facts,
Right?
It's just facts. Sometimes people do get mad. Now am I justifying him being clearly, if you're going around shooting people up, you're cuckoo.
Right.
You snapped. It's not the vaccine.
It's not the vaccine that
didn't
did
make
it,
him snap. He was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, so.
I mean, it said, man, his dog died.
Yeah, and his dog died too.
My thinking is, I was hearing that, and I was like, this, not that it's an excuse for it or anything, but probably dog died. He was sitting there. He's like, man, my dog died. I'm going to watch some Netflix.
I'm depressed.
I'm depressed. I'm going to just put on something mindlessly.
Watching that new Hunting Wives.
Exactly.
Couldn't handle anymore. And
then he was just.
That show's blown up apparently on social media.
Has it?
Yeah, we started watching the first episode, and I can tell you why that it's blown up on social media, because within, I don't know, 20. No,
I haven't heard of this, so tell me about
it. Within 10 minutes in the first episode, you got boobs.
Oh.
You got some girls mugging. You got sex happening.
Okay.
You got all this. It's this show just filled with debauchery. That's what it is.
Okay.
But it's called Hunting Wives.
Hunting Wives. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's so far it's interesting. I mean, I think it's like an adult soap opera.
Okay.
But kind of nasty and different,
Right.
dirty, nasty, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know if we're going to continue. I mean, we're going to finish that episode, maybe watch another episode or two, and we'll see if we get sucked into it.
Right.
But a lot of people, apparently, at least according to the internet, social media, are watching it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're 0-1 on TV show
No, man.
recommendations for
Listen,
me.
man. You just didn't stick around long enough. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Let's hear something good. Wyandotte, Michigan. Is that how you say it?
Wyandotte.
Wyandotte? Yep. I was close.
You were.
Wyandotte, Michigan police officer Jonathan Cox stopped to help elderly resident Dory Oliver. She was struggling to mow her lawn while using a walker. After a shift, he came back to complete the yard work. Took a couple days to tackle her overgrown grass, debris, clean her gutters. She's now calling him her adopted grandson, and the officer plans to keep mowing her yard for her.
Oh.
That's cool, man. It's a good story.
Didn't say which yard he's mowing, then.
Well, hey, you dirty son of a bitch. Everybody probably has heard the name Mattress Mac. Texas furniture store owner Jim Mattress Mac McInville is donating hundreds of mattresses to families affected by recent floods in Texas. His store is running a buy one, give one program where they give a mattress to a family in need for every one they sell. Known for decades for helping the community in the wake of natural disasters, his latest efforts drawing praise from nonprofits also working on disaster relief. That's great. It says, y'all two missed it. I guess whoever just joined the chat.
Little doggy.
Said, little Rich went on a date this weekend. Laura said, Fauci should be in jail. Maybe. I don't know. It looks bad. It looks bad what I've seen. Does look bad for him. Will he ever see the inside of a jail?
No.
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 Not that guy. Now, too many people to run interference.
That's what he's got, if he
No,
he could roll on so many people that would.
If they've made a bobblehead out of you, you're not going to prison. Just know that. If they ever make a bobblehead out of you, you're not
scot-free.
You're done. You're not going to prison. Not going.
You see Brad's comment? You'd probably be interested in that.
What they call me Mattress Brad for other reasons. Yeah, no, I bet they do, Brad, and those guys are happy about it. What? I'm trying to be progressive here. How can I assume what his? I can't assume what Trying to be open-minded here, Brad.
Right.
He might be taking. I don't. Anyway, in Massachusetts, a 16-year-old. Let me stop. Joshua Gomez saved his family when his dad went into cardiac arrest while driving. He safely stopped the car, performed CPR until paramedics arrived, and saved his dad's life. The experience inspired the entire family to pursue CPR certification. His dad still grounded him because he wasn't supposed to drive without a life.
Right.
I'm kidding completely. It's not true.
Saved your life.
Andy? What's up, man? Bad Wolves have announced the Die About It Deluxe Edition. So what does that mean? Well, the band announced the deluxe edition of their album. It's going to be released September 19th. It'll include 9 new tracks alongside the original songs, including a revamped Say It Again featuring Laurie Onen from the Finnish rock band The Rasmus, whom I've never heard of, and then live renditions of a couple other songs like Legends Never Die and Bad Friends. Tenacious D, also with an announcement. They have announced the Complete Masterworks Volume 3. It's a new video album arriving October 3rd. It's got a live concert from their sold-out O2 Arena show during the 2023 tour. And so there you go on that. Movies. Zach Kreger's horror movie Weapons won the North American box office this weekend. Debuted in first place at $42 million. That's huge.
Dang.
For a damn horror movie. $42 million is off the chart big. That's really big. What's up, Sea Level? The film easily beat out the other big movie, Freakier Friday, which managed a solid $29 million. The best live action comedy opening of the year, besting the record set by The Naked Gun last weekend. Marvel's Fantastic Four kept chugging along, $15.5 million. So in third place. So I don't know how well that movie is doing. Maybe I guess it's all right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now let's save that. We'll talk about that later, man. Okay, here's a good one. This is dumb. Pennsylvania State Police are investigating after a tractor trailer and its cargo carrying $400,000 worth of pine saw stolen Sunday in West Hanover. The semi belonged to the Professional Freight Services, was found empty along with its container valued at $2,000. $400,000. You think they knew what they were stealing? What is it? They just got a mess or something? $400,000 in Pine Sol. How do you find them? Just sniff. It'll be there. All right, let's get into some sports that you might give a damn about. So this is pretty cool. Major League Baseball's umpire glass ceiling broken Saturday. Jen Pawal became the first woman to work as an ump on that level. Oh. The first game of a doubleheader between the Braves and the Marlins saw Pawal working first base and on third base during the second game behind the plate yesterday. So that's cool. The hat she wore was donated to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and the ball was saved after she called her first strike on Sunday. That's great. They got ladies just in time as the AI starts to take over.
Right. Here, we'll let them in.
Yeah. Now, the AI is about to take over, but let me throw you out here real quick.
So I just want to know if her first boo is going to be archived also.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
you suck.
Let's see. A lot of people are not happy about this whole ESPN NFL deal, but typically after draft day and trade deadlines for sports, you see a lot of media outlets post on their grades, but they did this about the deal that just was struck. So here are the winners and losers, apparently. ESPN, they say it's a major win for them as they launch their direct-to-consumer platform when it comes to negotiating deals with cable companies and bundled streamers. They said the NFL did good. They've been trying to move its media assets like the NFL Network for years and still retained NFL Plus and distribution rights to NFL Red Zone. Cable companies, I don't know what this says. Hold on. Yeah, this is just a bunch of shit. So maybe you like the deal, maybe you don't. It's kind of like the wrestling thing, right? I mean, now they've got what?
Man, they're still going.
You know what I did hear about that though, the wrestling thing, because now you've got what? ESPN, Netflix, and who's the other one?
Paramount.
But
I'm sorry, Peacock.
Peacock. Okay, but I did hear that. It's good for cable companies because if you have cable, you can have
right. That's what I was saying. I said that the other day.
At least 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah.
I saw some more of that.
Yeah, because now they're saying that it's all all the PLEs will be on ESPN, and if you want to watch them, you got to pay $29.99 a month. But if you already subscribe to a cable provider like Comcast or Xfinity or whatever, then you get the ESPN channel in there.
Right.
So, and yes, Brad is right. I saw the comments there. Wise guys did, man, it was, they didn't get the championship. It was a well-fought, hard game.
No, they went up there and they gave everything they had. And look, that's nothing to hang their head about.
Right.
They're an expansion team for the first season out.
Absolutely.
We're in the championship game.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's hard to ask. The only way it could have been better is if they won it.
Right.
Right. But for God's sake, you put a team together for the first time.
Right.
And this is arena. These guys have never played together. It's not
right.
like they came from other teams where they were playing together. They brought all these people together who probably never met each other, the coach, everything,
right.
and went to the championship game.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, that's a testimony to some damn good coaching, a good organization, and some committed players.
Absolutely.
So I would say absolutely nothing to hang their head about.
That's really, don't get me wrong, it sucks. Of course, you wanted the championship. You want the championship. But, has it not been a championship season, man?
Let me just ask you this. When's the last time the Hogs were in the championship? I rest my case. NASCAR driver Connor Zilisch took, it's just bad, man. He celebrated a victory at Watkins Glen International in New York, and he decided to climb on the roof of his car.
Uh-huh.
And he slipped and fell off and broke his collarbone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's so much for your win, buddy.
I say, oh, no, but honestly, that sounds like something that would happen to me.
Absolutely would happen to me. I felt bad for the guy. I was like, as he hit the ground, he was like, are you kidding me?
All right, man, I can't even be cool and celebrate my moment in a nice
I just want to get up on the car.
Right. I just want to be a badass that much.
Yeah.
And
this does not count as a record because it's preseason. But Jacksonville Jaguars kicker Cam Little didn't necessarily have anything to prove going into training camp, his first preseason game before the regular season. He entered his second season with the Jags. Look, last year, he made 93% of his field goal attempts, and that included 5 from over 50 yards.
Dang.
Okay. He also was 100% on extra points. So Saturday against the Steelers, he showed off a little bit and hit a 70-yard field goal.
Damn.
A 70-yard field goal.
That's crazy.
70. 70 damn yards in a field goal. Are you kidding
That's
me?
badass, man. That's, yeah.
It's not a record because it's preseason. But I mean, damn 70-yard fild goal.
I mean, hey.
That's incredible.
Did it once, you can do it again.
Man, yeah.
But still, that is.
I'll tell you who else did well. Shador Sanders.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, Deion Sanders' son. It doesn't matter how you get to the NFL. The only thing that matters is what you do when you get there. And so.
Well, I mean, a lot of people were saying that at the start, man. Like, I didn't hear really many people taking away from his athletic abilities as much as just his attitude and the way he presented himself was causing some, feelings of whatever.
Well, a lot of people, I feel like, also thought that that maybe sometimes you have what's called a system quarterback.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow is a great example of that. Just a great person in general, great broadcaster, great college quarterback. But he was a product of a system that enabled him to be successful that did not translate in the NFL.
Gotcha.
And that does happen. In this case, some people felt like Shador might be a system quarterback. And I can't tell you he's not. But I can tell you that the dude came in and ran for threw 2 touchdowns, and I think may have run for another.
Nice.
He had quite a few yards, 2 thrown touchdowns. I mean, he did very well. Now, again, it's preseason. You're not against the best of the best of the best on the other side all the time. But it's still impressive. Now, he's still, to my knowledge, number 4 on the depth chart.
Oh. Okay.
So now, did he move up? Maybe. I don't know. They got Joe Flacco. They've got some other people there. Let's see. Joe Bellow did that in practice a lot back in high school, little dog. He said, maybe. He might have. 70 yards, I don't know, but he might have. Yeah, that's it. All right. Wise guys, when does the new season kick, man?
I will find out.
Okay.
I believe the last I heard was that they were going to try and probably start more in May this time around.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'm sure as it gets closer, I'll know. We do still have we've got the celebration parade coming up tomorrow, there in Hot Springs. So it'll start at 5 o'clock, I think. No, yeah, 5 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock is the block party, and then I think 6 o'clock is when the parade starts. But we're going to have food trucks, and they've got a band up there and bounce houses for the kids. And, man, come up, check it out, man. Come celebrate the season with us all,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Huh?
So, I bet if you were looking at the cars in that parade,
Yeah.
I bet if you look at the back of them, you're going to see at least one of them, maybe probably more, that on the back say Fitz Auto.
Oh, yeah?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You see how I segued that? Yeah.
It's a beautiful setup.
I
Man.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
8421 Stagecoach Road. That's where they're located here in Little Rock. And, man, when I'm talking about low miles, they've got some great vehicles with super low miles on them. I mean, like, here you go. A 2020 Ford Fusion SE. That's the loaded one. For under 20 grand with 36,000 miles on it. Come on, that's a good deal right there. Here is the Hyundai Venue 2022 Limited with under it's got 34,000 miles and it's right at 20. It's just car after car, truck after truck. If you want trucks, if you want cars, if you want SUVs, it doesn't matter what you're looking for. They've got it. Just go check them out at Fitz Auto. And
that was a good one, man.
I appreciate
Which
that.
button here is the clap?
Oh, here we'll just
Set that
do that one. Now let's go to break, shall we?
Oh, I'm on. Oh, I'm on. Another scorcher in July, sweat shining up my body. But baby, it's you and I. When we love to get naughty. feeling the flow of the steel drum. Your big cake shaking in the street, music playing for everybody, yeah. But I know you're wanting them sheets. Sexy lady, I wanna put it on ya. Not sure you're gonna believe this. I wanna give you that but shit, I got that summer penis. It's too damn hot, mom. Got a cold dragon stout, feeling like getting shaggy. Mommy, without a doubt, but the heat got mother dangle saggy. It's got my franken and beans laid out on the bed, man. He's having little tiny dreams, come on, wake your head, man. Sexy lady, I wanna put it on ya. Not sure you're gonna believe this. I wanna give you that shit, I got that summer penis. Somebody turn down that sun, man. Got me crying. You know she got them double D's. If the heat hits and it's dying, don't matter if it's to the knees. Sexy lady, I wanna put it on ya. Not sure you're gonna believe this. I wanna give you that shit, I got that summer penis, 'cause it's too goddamn hot, man. Crying, you know she got them double D's. If the heat hits and it's dying, don't matter if it's to the knees. Sexy lady, you wanna put it on ya. Not sure you're gonna believe this. I wanna give you that shit, I got that summer penis, 'cause it's too goddamn hot, mom. Summer penis, yeah, mom, it's in between us. Nah, mom, it ain't the Mars and Venus. Nah, mom, it's the damn summer penis.
And it's always bad in
Sucks when
August.
it strikes.
Yeah, you hate to get summer penis.
That's what I said, man. I feel like that was a great, warning for, hey, by the way, we're in
August.
July or August now.
No, it's August, man, and you gotta expect that could happen to you. Warn your lady.
It's hot out there, man.
Yeah, it's real hot. This guy apparently had no problem with it. A 33-year-old man was arrested after making threats with a knife and getting up close and personal with a refrigerator in a Trader Joe's in Seattle. Now, what do I mean by that, you might want to know? Well, they said these are the cold, hard facts. According to police officers that responded to the Trader Joe's, a man was using racial slurs, brandishing a knife at security agents. He also reportedly threatened to kill everybody in the store, but a security guard said before that, the man was initially confronted for humping a refrigerator and attempting to do the same to a customer. When challenged, the suspect became upset and kicked a flower display and started throwing apples.
Oh, jeez.
Multiple police arrived and arrested the guy for felony harassment. He was booked into the King County jail. Police noted he is a registered sex offender. I mean, he's humping a refrigerator.
Right. You don't think there's something wrong?
There's something going on there, right? I mean, come on, man. That is, oh, no, Turkey. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Turkey. Anyway, we'll move on. That's crazy, man. The dude's in Trader Joe's humping a fridge. Something's gone wrong in your world.
Was that in Hot Springs?
No, it was not in Hot Springs. You're thinking maybe he was mad about the Wise Guys.
Yeah, no.
They just kind of lost
Just
it.
it seems like that'd be something that would
Happen there.
Yeah.
Did you know this? It's legal for motorcycles to run red lights in 21 states.
Really?
They're called dead red laws, and they've been in place because motorcycles might not trigger a traffic signal the way a four-wheel or more vehicle would. It says riders need to know the laws. They can differ from state to state, but in South Carolina, you have to wait till the red light is 90 seconds before you can run it. In Utah, it's 90 seconds. In Tennessee, it's up to the rider's belief that the traffic detection device was inoperative due to the size of the vehicle, which might be tough to defend.
I
But
thought you were going to say they called it the dead red laws because, it's just...
you're right,
hey,
you're
it's-
dead.
Yeah,
no,
if you're wrong, you're dead.
I never would have thought about that it does not have enough size, weight. matter
Yeah,
to
I didn't-
trigger.
yeah.
I didn't
It makes
realize
sense,
that.
though, but...
yeah. He said 60 yards, admittedly a big difference. Oh, okay. Yeah. What else is going on here? Here's a weird trend that's going on right now that I don't understand sometimes the internet, but that's fine. If you have a spare watermelon and a dirty floor, this is the life hack for you, apparently. People on TikTok are putting watermelons on top of their vacuum cleaners to get better cleaning results.
What?
Apparently, it sort of works. The idea is adding weight to the vacuum pushes it deeper into the carpet, makes the suction more effective. This TikTok hack's gotten over 4 million views. The weight of the watermelon's why it works. So you could choose anything. You wouldn't have to use a watermelon. It might roll off.
Or here's a brilliant idea. You could just turn the little knob that makes the, vacuum cleaner either raise or lower based on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just to make an adjustment to the actual bristles.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to
Watermelon's a
think.
much more fun idea, Rich.
But it comes with a button that does it.
Yeah. But is that as much fun as putting a watermelon on it?
It's a lot. Look, yeah, I mean,
I mean, you didn't make that video, Rich. You didn't change people's lives today.
this is true.
It sounds like you're bitter.
It's true.
It just sounds like
I
you're bitter
just
about
think
it.
It's stupid. Like,
Yeah.
you want me to go out and buy a watermelon when I
To
can just
put on top of your
to put on? Yeah.
of your damn vacuum cleaner, no less. This sounds.
Look, how about you just take your kids and just duct tape them to the top of it? That'll add extra weight.
You can just have them stand.
Clearly, they're not going anywhere if you're going out buying watermelons to.
Yeah. Maybe they could just stand on it.
Right.
It's
It's like a free ride for them. It'll be a free carnival.
What does this say?
spin it
What
around.
does Laura say? Jet 2 holiday. Explain that trend, please. Which trend are we talking
It's
about?
this. It's the trend on. It's this trend on TikTok where they have like this voiceover of. Come on holiday with Jet 2 vacation to awesome destinations, and you'll
Okay.
get. And then like it's supposed to be you're supposed to use that sound and then show some part of your trip or holiday or whatever that clearly is not like. Walking into a hotel room and it says like, "Come enjoy our beautiful views," and it's just a
Just
picture of the ocean, behind the curtains or whatever.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
So
kinda
it's
funny.
supposed to be a little ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could use it like, on the lake to do something, just nothing, showing nothing at all, basically something stupid like
Right.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Or be like, come to a JetBlue vacation where you can, and you see like a gigantic yacht out on the lake or ocean or whatever, and then it cuts to you and you're just on a little tugboat or something.
Yeah, a little rowboat
Yeah.
or canoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I could see. Okay, so it's the irony behind it that matters. All right. What do you like to do as far as when you camp? You said you like to camp.
Yeah.
What all do y'all do when you camp? Do you fish? Do you?
Yeah, usually,
What do you do?
fish,
What do
go swim in the lake, splash around or whatever, and then, campfire and grill on the...
Well, swimming takes maybe 30, 40 minutes, an hour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean like the rest of the time, what do you do?
The whole rest of the time because you've already said no TVs, none of that, no
Right.
radios or whatever it is, no technology.
So,
no good
I
things.
wouldn't say no technology because we normally have our phones on playing, some music or whatever in the
Okay,
background. But
okay.
honestly, man, just chopping it up, shooting the shit. enjoying time with family, man, talking to each other.
Oh.
How's it been going? You know,
Oh.
cracking jokes.
So you got more than just your kid there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah. Usually we go.
So that conversation's not going to go very long either. Dad, what are you doing? I'm bored.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be where I just come on, pack it up. Let's go home. Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok and stuff, pranks, and I've been saying this for a while, that these pranks were starting to get a little out of hand, and it was going to cause problems.
Yeah, like getting people to pour gasoline on their phones.
You're a bad human, man, and you're going to pay for that. Arizona police arrested a 21-year-old TikToker known for his prank videos Wednesday after he targeted several well-known chains in Tempe, Arizona. The guy's name is Heston Cobb. He uses the name Heston James on social media. Faces 1 count of burglary, a couple counts of criminal impersonation, 5 counts of disorderly conduct, 5 counts of criminal trespass. If you don't know who he is, he's accused of orchestrating pranks on Pep Boys, Highland Auto Repair, Big Brand Tire and Service, Jiffy Lube, and Chipotle. This is between March and July. So they started investigating after businesses complained of a group of men coming into their store dressed as
Oh,
boys.
it was that guy. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, these guys began seriously disrupting their businesses
Yeah.
by entering employee-only areas and refusing to leave when asked. The Heston James TikTok account has been deleted, but his apparent official YouTube and Instagram accounts are still live. He's got 78,000 subscribers and 1.2 million followers, respectively. His TikTok had 1.6 million followers. But a reported video shows him at a Target store.
Yeah, that's one I remember.
That's the one you remember?
Yep.
Claiming to have been sent over with a large group of employees to help the location. When the crew of the fake Target employees enter the store, some wearing convincing red shirts and Target lanyards, the actual employees try to put a stop to the prank. Don't let them on the lanes, an employee said. He described himself as the store director. You guys don't work here. You need to get out. Another series of videos posted show him and others pranking store workers by screaming in their aisles and pretending not to have done it.
Okay.
Police said his own videos, which garnered millions of views, ultimately linked him to a pattern of disturbances. And on Wednesday, they arrested him and served a search warrant. So I don't know what kind of trouble he's going to get in. But, yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
Laura said they just came in to help out.
Right.
No, people remember it. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? But some of these pranks are getting more and more serious.
Yeah. Are they getting more and more serious, or are people just getting more and more tired of them?
Could be that too.
Like, look,
Could be
we're
that.
done with the social media stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the one Luke seems to like is the one that I'm most frightened of doing.
Yeah.
Which is when you just walk up to somebody in a store and get behind their ear and do something like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to get my
You're not
ass
gonna
beat.
do that?
No, hell no, man. Not here? No, man. I think you might get your ass beat here.
I think
doing
that'd be
that.
great, man.
I want you to do it. I'll video it. We'll go over to Home Depot right after this. We can drive right over there. You can get up in people's ear, go by and go, oh, and see what happens. See if dude.
I think we should put this on a wheel of pain spin spot.
No.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not. No.
For
You're not
future,
sending
just
me to
for
get-
you.
I'm not getting shot for the wheel of pain. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, man. Do you love pranks like that though? Do you watch a lot of that online?
I mean, I do. I think it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
What, as far as pranks go that you watch, what are some of the favorite type pranks you see?
I wish I could remember them all, but honestly, the one that I've always laughed the hardest at is the scary snowman videos.
Oh, where they dress like a snowman?
Yeah, or a
People-
tree or something,
Yeah,
and
they
and
just
then
jump
people
out.
walk by and they're like, rah, and they're like, ah, yeah.
Have you seen the ones where they dress up like, crazy looking, zombie like, and then chase people?
Oh,
And
yeah.
people just lose their mind. They freak
Yeah.
out. See, that's the one where I'm like, I'm going to hurt somebody for this. You're going to hurt for this. You're going to suffer for this one. Yeah. That's more than just a regular scare. What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
JP Ford says, what's up too, man?
What up, JP? JP in the house. I need to talk to JP. I need to reach out to him. I got a job for him, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got something he might be interested in, so I want to get with him about that. So you like those kind of prank? What about prank calls? Did you guys do that as kids?
Oh, of course. Who didn't, man?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Not everybody did. I mean, so you
That's like a rite of passage as a kid in the
seems
90s,
like,
man. You
especially
had
as a guy.
Right.
So
My kiddo came up to me the other day and he was like, "Is your refrigerator still running, Dad?" And I'm like,
yeah, okay, funny guy.
"Come on, we'll play along."
Yeah. So what kind of prank calls did y'all do?
I mean, most of those are just, it was always something weird,
Something
just calling,
dumb,
something stupid as a kid, that
Yeah.
obviously now isn't funny, but, calling up people, laughing on the phone, talking in strange voices, asking stupid questions
Yeah.
like, that, or,
Yeah. Was your refrigerator running?
Yeah.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Yeah.
You better let him out. Best prank calls were Roy D. Mercer, Brad said. He was very, very famous for it. How big an old boy are you? Yeah, that's what he would say. But yeah, no, he was very popular.
Remember that old show, Crank Anchors?
Crank Yankers? Yeah, that was pretty damn
was
good.
great.
That was pretty great. I think my favorite prank call that I've ever heard, because there are some famous ones online,
Right.
is the John Cena prank call.
Oh, God, that was
Man,
great.
I
With
could
that
listen-
lady,
I've
yeah.
listened to that so damn many times, bro. That lady lost her shit, man. Like she like that call couldn't have been.
With all your little dings and your whistles and
No. And when they get her the time with the. Oh no! I was calling about the U.S. military, and it just,
I'm so sorry. I love our veterans.
Yeah. Do you support the Marines? Yes, of course. And then they hit her again. She
Then
was
come
so
support
mad.
him. Yeah.
So mad. Jim said the Jerky Boys were the best. Yeah, he was strong out there. Turkey said that Brent, who played Roy D. Mercer, died a while back. Yeah, he did. The Jerky Boys were big on prank calls too. Yeah, they were a lot of fun to listen to. They were kind of crazy. I think they were more East Coast guys, the Jerky Boys, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Have you heard of them?
No, I've never heard of the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, they were real popular for a while. They may still be for all I know.
Who is the group that I am trying to think of? Because it's on the tip of my tongue. The Fat Boys, I think, is what it was called. They weren't prank callers.
No, they were rappers.
Yeah, but that's what when you said the Jersey Boys.
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
popped in my mind.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, they were funny in their own way, I guess.
Yeah.
They weren't prank callers.
Yeah, no, they
to my
weren't prank
knowledge,
callers.
No. What else did you guys do to mess with adults when you were kids?
Be kids.
I mean, did you did you ever set up, like little traps, like, putting,
Oh, I mean, you do it as, a kid to your parents or
Yeah.
whatever all the time. Yeah.
like what?
Yeah. There was, let's see, saran wrap underneath the toilet seat. That was a fun one.
That's a great one.
That is a
That
great
is a
one.
great one right there. Hold on. Laura said, off-topic question, is your son a barber? I think he cut my son's hair. Tell him bang up job. He loved it. Laura, my son is a barber. Tyler is his name, and he is at Throwback Cuts in Benton. So, yeah, there's a good chance that if you went to Throwback Cuts, it was Tyler that did it. I will share that. He's a great barber. Go see him. I got to get, now that you're back in the dating scene, I think that you need to get this. I've been telling you.
I know you've been. I'm
If
going to
you'll
go.
get
It's
this thing
on my
lined
list,
up,
man.
Go get it lined up, and then this lady, when she sees you, she's going to be like,
Hey, right.
"Oh wow, I didn't realize your jaw was that chiseled. I'm sorry."
Right now I plan to maybe go see him next either like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, go check him out. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm
It's
interested.
Tyler Beam. He is over at Throwback Cuts in Benton. It's right on the square. I think they repeatedly, but I know last year were the #1 barbershop in Benton,
Nice.
maybe in Saline County. They're always very high up there on the list. So, okay, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with some more stuff.
No matter how far we've come, we're always 7 steps back. It's hard staying calm while I'm under attack. Just like that. Outside agitators have somehow made it in
tell time. Rolled up sleeves and nowhere to go. Bit into an apple but got a mouthful of lime. Your tattoo says it's us until the end, but your lips are saying you're through. I guess even words in ink can be bent. Maybe we didn't use the right glue. How can we reach higher if we're down on the ground? Shots fired, it's that kind of small town. Nobody locks their doors, but too many killers around. Hey, if you have to die, it's better in a ball gown. Reload, reload. Surrounded by bad players, we have to get back to back. Do we even have a prayer facing down these attacks? Just like that. Caught in the crossfire, assassins out to close the deal. Zero chance we survive if we can't find each other for real. Killers come to kill. How can we reach higher if we're down on the ground? Shots fired, it's that kind of small town. Nobody locks their doors, but too many killers around. Hey, if you have to die, it's better in a ball gown. Rat-a-tat-tat, reload. Rat-a-tat-tat.
All right, we are back. Well, I say we. Rich ran out the door for a second. It is Patrick and the people. What is up, Crystal? How are you? Hey, listen, if you are thinking about buying a house, yes, I'm a real estate agent, and yes, I would love to help you. But let me tell you what, financing is a real key component when you do that. And, getting the right financing matters. Robbie is a good friend of mine. Robbie Abacour, and he is over at Verity Mortgage. He joined us recently on the show. What was it, Thursday?
Yeah.
That he joined us here, and everybody automatically liked him.
We need to have him back in, man.
Yeah, he's definitely coming back. Everybody likes Robbie. He's just that kind of cat. But what's great about him is if you're thinking about financing a house, a lot of times you call somebody and they're like, well, here's what we want you to do. Go online, fill out this app, send me all these documents, go get these things, send them to me, and once I get all that, then I can let you know.
Right.
That's not how he works. He's going to take some information over the phone, and within, let's say 30 minutes or less, probably, he's going to say, hey, here's where we're at, and you're good, but I'll need this, or we need to work on it.
Right.
And so he's very quick. His fees are low, and that matters. You can go over and here, probably the easiest way to get him is call him at 747-4657, 747-4657, or it's Robbie at veritymortgage.com, and that's RABIH, Robbie.
Okay.
At Verity, VERITY, mortgage.com. He's fantastic. I was lucky to help a guy over the weekend. It was kind of funny. I was telling you about it earlier. So I picked up this client, and sometimes I'll get clients through Zillow. Because I'm a premier agent with Zillow. I'm one of the top agents for them. So if somebody calls into Zillow and they need help, Zillow may send them to me.
Okay.
And say, hey, here's a guy who's looking for a house in this area. Can you help him?
Okay.
And this was one of those guys. And he called me, and so I was like, yeah, man, I can definitely help you with that. And so we went looking for, we went to see a couple homes he had in mind one day. Maybe it was Saturday. And then Sunday he messaged and said, are you working? I said, yeah, I am. Because I always am, to be honest with you. I'm like a taxi driver. I'm never off the clock. I'm always going. And so I met him at this second house. And this time he said, I brought my nephew and his girlfriend with me. And I said, okay. And they were still getting out of the vehicle when we walked in the house. Well, so I'm talking to him, and the nephew walks in, and I hear, Angry Patrick? I turned around. I was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" It's one of the VCW guys,
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?" And the guy, he goes, "Do you know who this is? This is the greatest DJ in Arkansas." I said, "Bro, stop, man, stop." and the guy goes, man, I'm sorry, I'm not from here." I said, "Bro, it's not like I announce it to everybody. You don't feel bad about it.
You need to, man.
Don't feel, yeah, that's what I should have said.
Right.
What's your problem, man?
Right.
What's your problem?"
When they're calling you, it should be like, you're about to be on the phone with Realtor and Legendary. Yeah.
Radio personality, angry. Yeah, no, none of that. But it was fun, and we did find a home that he liked, which is great because we were looking something with enough acreage and in a good area where he could have a horse.
Oh, okay.
And a nice piece of property, and we located one that was really dope
Nice.
for him. Yeah, so I was super happy we were able to find it so quickly. Sometimes it takes people a while to find a property they like. I've got one that's a record. We looked at 32 homes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Before, wow, man.
yeah. And I would have bought 10 of them.
I was going to say.
Yeah. I encouraged her along the way about 10 of them to buy. But finally, they did settle on one, But normally, I think most people, it's
I thought you said 7 to 10 or something.
between 6 and 10 is
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Usually, you'll go see 6 to 10 houses before you find one. But if you find one in the first 4, that's good. We did. It was weird because we were walking up to the last one, and the girlfriend, I wish I remember her name, but she said, "Oh my God, there's a snake." And I said, "Okay, what kind of snake is it?" Because I'm just saying, is it a dangerous snake? And the dude said, "I don't know, but it can flatten its head." And normally you think of that, you think of a cobra, right?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
No, actually, I didn't.
There's no cobras here, but when a cobra flattens, it lifts up and flattens its head, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Do you understand?
No, I don't, but okay.
Okay, you've seen a cobra.
No.
Shut. Yes, you have.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Sure.
You know what a cobra looks like.
I mean, I know,
You've
yeah.
seen Indiana
I've seen,
Jones.
yeah.
For God's sake.
No.
You know they have those flat, wide-ass heads. Anyway, this one was
Getting me
flat in its
angry
head.
over here,
I
man.
know. Because I know you're bullshitting me, man. But anyway, so the only snake I can think of in Arkansas that does that, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you will, number one. Number two, I know a lot of people probably know more about snakes than I do. But the hognose snake, it can flatten its head like that, and it can impersonate a cobra to scare off its enemy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if that's what it was. Are there other snakes in Arkansas that will flatten their head like a cobra? Just curious if you guys know of one. I do not know of another one that will do that. Maybe you can find it.
Right.
I was excited. I like seeing snakes like that. I think it's cool. I've never in person, other than at a zoo, I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild. I guess that's good, but I would love to see one in the wild.
Yeah.
And I've seen plenty of copperheads. I've seen plenty of cottonmouths, water moccasins, seen a lot of those, Is anybody out there?
This says the only one is the eastern hognose snake. Yep.
Eastern hognose. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's yep.
Okay. That's
There you go.
interesting. Interesting. I wonder how many people watching and listening have ever been bitten by a snake. Do you know anyone who's ever
I
been
don't
bitten by a snake?
actually. No.
No?
I've never ever come across anybody that.
Just don't know anybody who's ever been bitten by a snake. Do you
Yeah.
know anyone who's ever been stabbed?
No.
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 Stung by a scorpion?
I'm not by a scorpion, but I mean, plenty of people that have been stung. But
Not
yeah.
by a scorpion, though.
Not that I know of. Or if they
Okay.
told me, I probably just whatever.
Attacked by a gorilla?
Nope.
No. Okay, that was just a random. It's like I'm running out of things here. Yeah, no, I a lot of people, like she said, run
Right.
from snakes. But I
Dude, I'm scared to death of snakes.
Are you
man.
really?
Oh God, yes.
Why?
Oh, I just no.
like there's only here.
Something that can slither in the grass that I can't hear that can
Look.
come up and bite me and kill me with its teeth.
No.
Yeah.
First of all, it didn't work like that. Second of all, the only snakes here. There's only 3 venomous snakes in Arkansas.
Yeah.
the coral snake, which you're not going to run into in our area. Up north, you can run into them, North
Okay.
Arkansas. So that leaves two, the rattlesnake and the cottonmouth. Now, obviously, you don't want to play with them,
Right.
you know, but no other snake is trying to hurt you. King snakes are cool, rat snakes are cool, corn snakes. None of them are going to bite.
No, there's the snake and cool do not belong in the same sentence.
They're good. Used to see blue racers when I was a kid, but haven't seen any in decades, little doggy said. The rattle sound under your feet's a rush. Don't recommend. I've never been bitten, though. I've never heard the rattle when walking, even.
Heath MacArthur said a couple. I'm not sure if he was talking about. He's heard of a couple people that have been bitten by snakes
yeah.
or stabbed,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, one or the other.
One or the
Either
other.
or interesting stories. You know, anytime you have a story like that about a friend who went through something insane,
Right.
it's always interesting, you know.
Yeah, I agree with Laura. She says Steve Irwin's the only one she knows of.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the snakes that were a problem for him, though.
Yeah, it was
The stingray
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
I saw a coral snake as a kid, but only the one. Yeah, you see them in North Arkansas a lot.
back when we lived in Hot Springs. What's up?
Turkey said, I've been tagged by a scorpion several times. Burns like a mofo.
Yeah. I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I bet it does. I've heard that it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Is it worse than a wasp, though? Is it worse than a wasp type? Have you ever been bitten?
I've
by
never been stung by a wasp, a bee.
What about bitten
like-
by a spider?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been bitten by a spider, but not in like the afterwards, where all of a sudden it starts itching and you're like, oh shoot, I think I
Right.
got bit by a spider. Like I've never felt it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So
I
you
wonder
just
which
know
was
that
worse,
you have-
getting bit with turkey. Would you rather be struck by lightning or stung by a scorpion?
Oh no, you definitely want to. I'll take the scorpion all day. I can tell you that already. Oh, it's not even close right there. That lightning ain't no joke, man. It nearly busted his back out, literally, like the hemorrhage disc and stuff. Like that's a real deal.
When I was out up at the lake on Sunday,
Like that's the worst thing I think of any of my friends have ever endured. Is getting hit by lightning.
hit by
I
lightning?
think he might be number one on my list. Go ahead, man. What were you saying?
when we were out up at the lake and hanging out with family, first thing, been a couple of weeks since I've seen everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, first thing they get out and they looked at me. They said, "Hey, how was that taser and paintball shot from last week, man?" I was, yeah.
Yeah, no, they were ready. Yeah. I think that's definitely
Ooh.
a scorpion sting for the wheel of pain. I would probably get down to that. Yeah, I'd probably get down to that if we could find a scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably do
Well.
that. I'd probably allow myself to be stung by a scorpion. It wouldn't be fun, but I would do it. He said it's worse than a red wasp. Wow. Jim says we constantly find snakes in pools during the week. Love lifting a skimmer lid and seeing a black widow touching your fingertip too. No. That's where I'm not. Spiders in general don't bother me, but sticking my hands in something where I don't see, it ain't happening. And that's why it ain't happening right there, because a black widow bite will you up, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
They-
Yeah. That can actually kill you, right?
Well, probably not. If you're maybe a toddler or
Okay.
younger, or if you're elderly and ill,
Okay.
it might. But it's still really bad.
Right.
It's a neurotoxin, and so it's not good.
Right.
It's supposed to be very painful. Now, brown recluse.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking
the
of.
one.
Yeah.
It's necrotic. So necrotic means it eats the flesh. The
Right.
flesh dies. And so, if you get bitten by a brown recluse, you can have a big, it can eat a big piece of flesh out.
Right.
My dad had about a $50 size depression in his leg where one bit him in his sleep.
Dang.
Yeah, just a hole in his leg. It was pretty good size. I couldn't get close enough to a scorpion to let it pinch me, but black widows don't bother me at all. They're gentle and don't want to bite. Really?
I'm not going to
believe
take the
that.
chance.
I believe that. Turkey said I'd take a scorpion sting to the butthole before he struck by lightning again. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Turkey said Black Widow put me in the ER. Did it really? What did it do? If you don't mind me asking, what did it do? I mean, obviously it bit you, but what did it cause to happen to you?
I came up and looked at him and said, "Widow don't play."
Widow don't play. Yeah, that's what it said. Let's talk about this for a minute. My brain, my eyes, turkey's butthole. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I read it before I thought about it. I apologize to everyone for that visual. Yeah, let's not test this theory, please, Laura said. No, I got it. Definitely, we got to add scorpion bite or scorpion sting to this. Yeah, for sure.
We can get that to take over the.
Jay said rattlesnake, copperhead, coral, water moccasin, only 4, but there are a ton of them. What 4? What rattlesnake, copperhead? Oh, copperhead. I did forget about the copperhead. You're right, Jay. I did forget about that a minute ago. Yes, there are plenty of copperheads around. I've seen a million of those. They will bite, I guess, if you step right on them.
Yeah.
But typically, they hide out. You know, you almost have to step on them, I think, to get them to bite you. Now, a cottonmouth or a water moccasin, they can be aggressive. They will come towards you. And they will maybe perhaps even try to bite you.
Yeah.
They're not a very nice snake. Rattlesnake just doesn't want to be bothered. If you don't step on it or land on it, it's not gonna. No snake wants to bite you, just so you know. Just like no spider wants to bite you, because you're not food to them. They can't eat you, so you're no value. They only react when they're frightened or feel threatened.
Right. So
otherwise,
like
they're not interested in you, at all. Let's switch gears here. You may have heard that Cracker Barrel was undergoing a transformation. More customers are noticing, and they're not happy. They're losing it. Cracker Barrel's chief marketing officer said that the Tennessee restaurant chain has been testing various levels of remodel. We've been very transparent about our goal of making our stores feel brighter and more welcoming than they already are, while maintaining the hospitality and charm we're known for. But some Cracker Barrel lovers on social media are very upset. A recent Instagram video shared by Cracker Barrel includes a caption that reads, "Nothing a little Cracker Barrel can't fix." But it's elicited several negative responses. The remodel is cringe. Now this place looks like every other chain restaurant, bland and boring. What are you thinking with that interior? They said that the physical guest experience is rooted in our brand DNA, and the changes being made are based on guest feedback. Items like rocking chairs or biscuits, peg games, antiquities on the wall, none of that's going away. We're just looking at ways to freshen up the experience and open our doors a bit more wide for guests.
Right.
Yeah, because, look, I never have enjoyed going to Cracker Barrel because I walk in, I'm like, this is a bunch of Mayberry bullshit right here. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in this country bumpkin stuff. No disrespect, but I mean, I don't need a Gomer Pyle lunchbox.
Right.
Why
you gotta, man, they're just happy people. You want it to be, depressed and.
No, I'm not saying that.
Basic,
I'm just saying I don't enjoy it, but a lot of people do.
Right.
I mean, I used to go with my family all the time.
Right.
We'd walk around that silly store, looking at the overpriced toys and things they had, giant lollipops, and I never did I need to buy anything there. I was like, I
can't think of the one time I've ever
I
bought
like
anything.
the Dukes of Hazzard. I don't need a lunchbox.
Right.
I'm good. Turkey said when he got hit by that black widow, said I got bad sick, bit me on the inner thigh. All my veins were glowing red in my leg, throwing up, couldn't keep water down. One of my kids was a baby at the time. Wife made me take myself to the hospital. Yeah, no, you can drive. You can take yourself. Yeah, I got a baby. I'll see you later. Don't play with spiders. Are they just going to name it Barrel? I heard that, Laura said. I don't know. Yeah. Andy said Cracker Barrel's like if Branson was indoors. That is correct. Yeah, if a Branson gift shop threw up, it would become Cracker Barrel. That is correct. That's exactly right. So yeah, the video's been viewed over 2 million times, got a gazillion billion comments, and people just not happy about this change.
Yeah.
Have you ever had, somewhere that you go regularly? It might be a restaurant or other kind of, place that you go for service or entertainment that changed so much you didn't like it anymore?
Oh, I'm gonna have to think on that one, man. Not that I can, not off the top of my head. That's really. I mean, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut did change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Because, dude, that used to be the place to go for the pizza buffet.
It did, and what would always be there besides food? What did they always have in a Pizza Hut?
Well, mine used to have jukebox and video games and things. Yeah. Yep.
Video games.
Yeah.
Video games and of course music. Yeah,
Right.
Jukebox.
Yep.
And they were the quarter
cruising,
video games.
yeah.
Quarters in.
Yep.
And it was great. Everybody
And it was
loved
real pizza. It wasn't that
Yeah.
other,
Pizza Hut was
$5.
it was the top of the line pizza at that time.
Yeah.
You didn't,
It really was.
You were not going to get better than Pizza Hut.
No.
And then when little skeezers came along, they put the $5 pizza on the map, and that was great for broke dicks. $5 pizza was great.
Right.
It's not $5 anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
But either way, it did change the game and made pizza so competitive that Pizza Hut got off of what they used to do, which was be the best,
Right.
and focused on being more cost effective to compete. But we've talked before about where the best pizza is. Brad said cracker is offensive. Is it? Is it though? But I hear what you're saying. No. What was I just saying before that?
We were talking about, you said we've talked about the best pizza.
Oh yeah,
out there.
pizza. What the best pizza out there? A lot of people say is not Godfather's. Shotgun Dan's. I think pretty
I
regularly.
have yet to have shotgun.
They win it pretty
I need to,
regularly.
yeah.
Now there's a couple others that'll jump in there. Their name will get bandied about, but that one is the one that most often seems to win. Yeah, if you can eat more than 2 slices
Yeah.
of Shotgun Dan's, you might need to check your you may have a problem.
Is it just because it's that large, or they put that many toppings
No,
on it, or
it's
what?
thick and full of toppings.
That's
I
what-
mean,
okay.
it's loaded. Man.
Okay.
It's loaded up. I mean, it's probably the heaviest pizza slice I've ever held in my life.
We used to have this one place in Michigan called Benito's. It was like a chain up there.
That sounds a good name.
Right. I don't know if they have them. I don't know how far the chain spreads. But anyways, they had one pizza that was called the Big Benito. And literally, man, it was a box that would probably take up this whole table. Like each slice of pizza was a foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I remember going to the mall, and the big thing there was to go to Sbarro's,
Yep.
which had to, you'd buy it by the slice, but it was the big,
Oh, I
big
know.
slices.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'd overpay for it, but it was good. Sbarro was good.
It was.
I don't know why they never made it in the real world.
I don't
Outside
know,
of the mall,
man.
They were like only successful in the mall. Like you never saw Sbarro's in the wild.
I did when I was out with the Midget Wrestling Warriors, and we were driving from London, Ohio to, Minnesota, when we did the show in Sauk Rapids. Yeah. We stopped off, I don't even know where it was, but it was like a little travel plaza rest stop with
like a
different
Love's or something.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't. It was like next to the gas station, and it was just like a random little food mall off the highway. But you walked into this place, and sure enough, they had whatever Chinese food place and a Subway and McDonald's.
Oh, like a food court.
Yeah, that's what
Just a random
just
food
a
court.
random off the highway food court thing. But inside of there was a Sbarro's, and I was like, I pulled up and I was like, you guys got to be kidding me, like.
Yeah, Sbarro's.
Right, this is from the '90s.
Yeah,
Sbarro's. I'm going for pizza, and it was just how I remembered it tasting.
I bet it was.
It was crazy.
They were right up there with school pizza. I like them. Brad said Hot Springs has the pizza. Yeah, Rod's Pizza Cellar gets a lot of rave reviews as well.
Yeah, that Godfather is.
At Rod's, Rod's is fantastic.
Yeah.
They are great, and they are regularly also considered one of the best. They've won several times.
I heard they sold last year, though.
Really?
Man. Yeah, they
I
got
didn't know
new
that.
owners. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, the
You never
original.
know how that'll go.
Right. I mean, I guess it's been going good for
There
them.
used to be a place in the River Market, Iriana's Pizza, and Iriana's was great. I don't know. I don't think they're still there, but they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
They were kind of like that. Visitors, speaking of malls, visitors to Little Rock's Park Plaza could soon see increased law enforcement presence thanks to a decision made this past week. At the Little Rock City Board meeting, directors voted to build a public safety annex on the mall's second floor.
Oh,
It's part of an ongoing relationship with the city of Little Rock and law enforcement that we've been working on for quite some time. That's Teresa Poe. She's the GM of Park Plaza. That ongoing relationship led to board members voting yes to what will essentially be a new office space for police within the mall.
oh, okay.
It's kind of like a crossroads of two of our police divisions, so it's a great location that allows police to be closer to residents at Park Plaza and throughout the Midtown area.
Has nothing to do with, isn't that the mall that has all the shootings and things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they have had some shootings outside and whatnot,
Okay, yeah.
and they've had some chaos there. Yes.
Just some.
Yes. No, they have. Yes. Anytime there's a tragedy, city leaders mourn the tragedy, but also we want to know what can we do differently. She said the hope is that this won't just be a convenient location for them to work, but also benefit to residents, providing more of a police presence. Yeah, I mean, this is what back in the day, and a lot of young people wouldn't probably know this, but you used to have 2 or 3 police department locations. Like you'd have one major one in every city, right? Little Rock had the PD downtown.
Yeah.
That was it. There were no substations. Then they started doing substations, and that helped improve
Response times.
well, it helped improve areas that were, back in the gang bang in Little Rock, banging in Little Rock, you were just overrun in areas.
Okay.
And so by putting those community police hubs there, it put that presence there, put them more on the ground there, and helped defer some of that out, and
Gotcha.
made it safer. Sorsby said, who has the best gas station pizza? That's a good question, man. I'm not a connoisseur of gas station pizza most of the time. It's hard for me to say. Are you a gas station pizza guy?
Sometimes, man, yeah.
No,
I mean, I'll grab a
yeah?
slice, yeah.
What's a good
I was just thinking about that. I was,
Casey's?
yeah, I'm going to say Casey's or Come and Go.
Come and go.
Yeah.
Casey's.
Yeah.
I am a gas station chicken guy.
Yeah. Ooh.
And, if you can get Chester fried,
Yeah.
that's the shit, man.
Yeah.
Chester fried is some of the best chicken you'll ever have. Brad said Hunt's Brothers. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a popular
Hunt's Brothers is good.
That's real popular. I've seen
Speaking
that.
about, no, I'm going to disagree with you on the chicken, though, but I can't think of what the other name of it is. Gosh, let me look it up.
You're not
So
going to
good.
tell me there's a better one than Chester
Oh,
fried.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Crispy, crunchy chicken.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. Crispy, crunchy, kiss my ass.
Uh-uh.
No.
No.
Crispy,
No.
crunchy is not going to fare against
You ever
the
had
Chester
the
fried.
honey butter biscuits from Crispy Crunchy?
I was talking about chicken, not
I
biscuits.
mean, yeah, but if you get chicken, it comes
Okay,
with
but
biscuits.
I'm not talking about biscuits.
But
I'm talking
that
about
can make
chicken.
all the chicken, yeah.
I'm talking about the chicken, not the biscuit.
I don't know, man. I'm going to stick with
I'm going to punch you in the biscuit. Best gas station, Casey's.
Yeah.
He said. Brad.
It's a
Snyder
toss-up
said good.
between them and dude. Come and Go has this
Goes
one,
great.
this lunch burrito thing, and it is just, dude, it's huge. It's like $5, and man,
I think over at
hits.
Come and Go, they have what do they call them? Not the torpedoes, but there's something like that name.
yeah,
The
tornadoes.
yeah,
You're talking about like the
yeah.
breakfast burrito, little,
things
yeah.
like that. Yeah. I see those over there.
Brad said Come and Go came and went. Yeah.
They were everywhere and then they weren't, for sure.
Yeah.
Crystal said, I love gas station food. Lance's Grocery and Bauxite. Yeah, they're big. Pizza Pro used to be the best. They've all disappeared. They have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey's and Circle K, I would say, are the most consistent places to go. I like to get coffee. And so I go to places where I know I'm going to get good coffee. And it's Casey's or it's Circle K. They're consistent. No matter which one you go to, you're going to have the same experience,
The same
basically.
coffee.
And if I'm traveling all over, I want to make sure. There's nothing worse about a crap cup of coffee and driving off and going, this sucks ass. Just spent $3 on crap. you
Right.
know?
That's why I drink Mountain Dew.
8 Mile in Conway has the best fried chicken, Heath says. I haven't had theirs. I have not had that, but it is possible that it's good. It's called 8 Mile, so that's pretty cool.
Right.
Named after Detroit, after Eminem, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is it like Eminem the mascot? All right, one more Arkansas story, and then we'll take a break. An Arkansas man has been arrested, is now facing a lot of charges, including trafficking of a controlled substance. He was stopped by a Cabot police officer. This is last week. Antonio Bozeman.
Oh, that was what was going on.
Pulled over by a Cabot officer. This was August 4th. During the stop, he noticed that Bozeman was unusually anxious. So they decided to do a search of the vehicle. During the search, they found a bag that had 2 other bags of suspected drugs. A test later showed one contained 224 grams of meth.
Dang.
The other 8 grams of coke. There's a little disparity there. Little disparity. Later, a search of his phone revealed several text messages showing that was consistent with distribution. While police searched his home, they found 8 ounces of ecstasy, 11 bags of weed weighing 10 ounces, several digital scales, a Taurus G29, and a box of 9 ammo, which becomes a charge once you have drugs with it. Having a gun, if it's registered and it belongs to you properly, is not a crime. Having one with drugs is a crime. An investigation into the gun showed it had been stolen. However, he said he had bought it 2 days prior. Well, I'd say that too. Bozeman also shared that he had gotten out of prison in August of last year, where he served 12 years for aggravated robbery. Well, what are you doing, man? You just got out, bro. It's a year. And already you're loaded up with... He faces over a dozen charges, so he'll be back in for a long, long time there. That's a lot to be carrying on you.
Yeah, man.
You know, and listen, how are you going to act nervous? You were in prison all that time. You come out, you decide to commit crime again. You got to have steel balls.
All right.
You can't be all anxious and shit.
Maybe he thought he'd try.
You're like,
yeah.
what's up, boss? What's going on, man? Was I speeding or something? Yeah, you know. But again, you know, I don't understand people who carry drugs and don't check their car first. Are the blinkers working?
Right.
Is there a tail light out? Are the headlights okay? Is there anything on this car that's going to cause a problem? Jay said, no mushrooms? Loser. Correct answer. We'll be back in just a minute.
First, let me thank you for all you said in your letter. I'm sure the words are all true, and you want to be better. This time you got it figured out. You're gonna love me how I need. I'm gonna be happy, no doubt. This much you've guaranteed. A little fix right over here, and a little work over there. Just a little on the foundation. Hey, it's just a few repairs. I've heard it all 20 times before, and you're telling me to be patient. But what I signed up for was a real man, not a renovation. Hand on your heart to me. This time you're committed. But you say it'd be best if I wasn't quite so rigid. My standards might be a little high. Maybe I could show more empathy. I'm not saying you're the bad guy, but I am hitting this return key. A little fix right over here, and a little work over there. Just a little on the foundation. Hey, it's just a few repairs. I've heard it all 20 times before, and you're telling me to be patient. But what I signed up for was a real man, not a renovation. Moments from this reply, I expect next will be your call. endlessly explaining why you're prepared to do it all. Are my needs a priority now? Never seemed to really be before. Honestly, what you're hearing is the sound of me closing this door. A little fix right over here, and a little work over there. Just a little on the foundation. Hey, it's just a few repairs. I've heard it all 20 times before, and you're telling me to be patient. But what I signed up for was a real man, not a renovation. Not a renovation. Not a renovation. Not a renovation. Show me a real man.
All right, here we come. Here we come.
Oh, okay, that
What?
was the music. I just heard that weird, like,
yeah,
I was like, what is that?
Yeah, no, that's just a little underbed there.
Right.
Just a little bit of that. So, Rich announced this morning that he's engaged. That's
Whatever.
what?
Y'all are crazy.
No, he just went on a date.
Yeah.
He went on a date.
I went on a date, seriously.
That's awesome, man.
This
He
is
went
big
to
news.
Went to shoot pool.
Had a good
Did
time.
y'all eat?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Did you have beers?
Yeah.
Beers
yeah.
or
Just
drinks?
a couple. Yeah, we just had a couple of beers. and
Did she drink beer? Or did she drink a mixed drink?
She drinks beer.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Modelo. She's a drummer.
a drummer.
Yeah, man.
For who?
For herself right now. I mean,
herself? She's
yeah.
drums?
Yeah, she's got drums in
randomly?
her garage, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wait, what kind of music does she dig?
Hard rock.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah. She'd love to. She's self-taught.
Really?
Yeah, she taught herself how to play drums. And she's
A
pretty
chick
good, man.
drummer's dope.
right.
I mean, that's
Dude, it's pretty.
that's a big
it's-
novelty for
yeah.
a man to have. I mean,
I was
don't
kinda
mean
like,
that to be
all
funny,
right.
because there are a lot of great female drummers out there, but you just don't see that many of them.
Yeah.
And so that, man, she should be in a band somewhere.
She's wants to be, man.
Well,
That
man,
that's
we
what she
know
was
all the
talking about.
music people.
I know. I told her that. I mean, I just met her. I'm trying
Oh, right,
to, yeah.
right,
I mean, well, not met her, but we just went
I
out. But
know, yeah.
no, I thought about that. I was like, well, I know some
We do
people.
know
Maybe we
some
could
people, maybe
bring
we
you in
can
on the
get
show.
circuit.
and-
I bet somebody's looking for a drummer.
Right.
There's always somebody looking
and that's
for a
like,
drummer.
she's like, she was telling me, she's like, I would love to be that person that like,
Can she do a double bass?
yeah, that's the one. Okay, forgive me, I don't know a whole bunch about drumming, but she was talking to me about doing like the double beats
Yeah,
and the
yeah, that's it, the
and
double
that
bass.
yeah.
Yeah.
She only has one, but
The
she's
metal.
like, but she was talking about how she taught herself, or people have taught themselves with just a single bass.
Yeah.
That you can like tap it, and the way you tap it quick enough that it pops back,
Yeah,
and you
and
tap
you
it
can
again,
almost
and
make
you-
a double tap
Yeah,
out
you
of
can
it.
make the double tap out of that.
Yeah, just by doing it quick enough. Drumming is one of the most amazing arts to me.
It really is.
It is because
I don't have that
the rhythm-
coordination.
the rhythm that's involved in the math, because you're carrying 3, sometimes 4 beats simultaneously.
Right.
I mean, you've got a left
Right.
foot, right foot, left hand, right hand. They may all be operating independently.
Right.
And to me, that's insanity.
That is.
That is.
I
a
agree. We
level
were
of
talking about that 'cause
control that I don't understand.
I agree, because we were talking about that and how and I'm like, I don't have that. Like, I can barely pat my head and rub my belly at the same time. Like, you're talking
Yeah.
all kinds of. No,
Yeah.
I can't.
No, Laura said drummers are always hot, no matter the sex. It's true. It's true. Drummers are hot. I mean, it's just a fact.
just something about drummers,
there's something
man.
about drummers.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to play in the high school band when I tried out. I wanted to play drums, and unfortunately, they said you don't have enough rhythm. I was like, man, that is some bullshit right there. But it was true. I mean, obviously, I didn't have enough to play drums,
Right.
like that. I ended up playing a musical instrument, but
You played the flute, didn't you?
I played the trumpet.
The piccolo.
The trumpet. And let me tell you something. You learn how to work an aperture. Yeah. There are benefits to being a trumpet player. Trust me, and it ain't playing the trumpet. You hear me? You hear me? It ain't playing the trumpet. But I'm thankful I spent 4 years doing it.
Yeah.
Because I got some skills that other people ain't got. Serious skills, bro. Serious skills.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so Rich is married now. Anyway, I'm sorry, he went on a date.
All right. Yeah.
Ever wonder
goodness.
what makes a person cheat? Well, you're about to know. Thanks to the members of BuzzFeed, they've spilt the reasons they decided to cheat on their partners. Here's what they had to say. Tasha Mack said she played the flute in high school.
Yeah. That's good for Tosh.
Just waiting to see if you had a punchline there.
No, man.
I guess not, huh? Good call. It's the best. CT Mac. Trumpet gang here. Jay Swarzy said, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. You know what staccato is. You know what that means, baby. Yeah, that staccato to work. I'm sorry, I digress again. I'm not celebrating myself a little too much there,
I was
am
a
I?
French horn player.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, no,
You
seriously.
played some French horns.
Yes.
Yes, Turkey.
Yes.
Rich went on a date, actually, with a lady.
Not a blow-up doll that I threw in the river
not a blow-up
afterwards.
doll, someone who wasn't just recently released from some type of institution.
Yeah, it wasn't pen pals, you know.
It
Yeah.
wasn't a pen pal. Wasn't incarcerated for some period of time. Maybe gainfully employed.
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah, that's great. These are great things. So here's why they ask people why they cheated on their significant others at BuzzFeed. One said, I've been a terrible partner for several people, and the ones I cheated on were all for the same reason, boredom. It would be easy to get away with it. I never once got caught, but I'm divorced because I caught my ex cheating, whom I'd never cheated on, so karma. Yeah, that is karma.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it then, early 20s, but I was acting out because of childhood trauma. I was repeating patterns, pushing people away before they could abandon me. It was a stressful time. That's how you want to define why you cheated? I'm not buying it. Your trauma made you cheat? No, it didn't.
Right.
You may be affected by your trauma. It's not the root cause of you cheating. Turkey said your Aunt Wendy doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was too easy, too many women. But the one I feel guilty about was my long-term girlfriend in college. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met, so maybe I didn't deserve her anyway. Either way, I feel guilty. She seems to have a good life, and her husband seems to be a good man. We still run in the same circles.
Yeah, that sounds like a jackass.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That just sounds like I couldn't have women just there. There's too many that want me. I'm just,
Right. I cheated on my ex. We were long distance, but it wasn't the distance that caused me to cheat. It was the fact that I knew I could get away with it. I have my cake and eat it too scenario. This was 10 years ago. Well, yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean,
that's what it's always about.
if you have a remote girlfriend, it's kind of hard
right.
to have a remote girlfriend or boyfriend either. She was probably cheating on you too. To be honest, she was probably laid up under some dude too, who's like, yeah, it's pretty easy to bang your girl when you live out of state.
Right.
Sorry, boss. I met someone way better and have been married to her for 20 years this July. Okay, that's cool that you did
Right.
meet someone better. It's not cool that you cheated.
Right.
And a lot of,
And really, I think kind of you're an exception to the rule there, because most
would say
people
so.
that I feel like I've heard that most people that cheat end up in some way regretting it. Like
yeah, probably do. Yeah.
to an extent.
To an extent.
To an
yeah.
extent.
I don't I very rarely heard of a story of, well, I was cheating on my wife and I met her and we've been married 30 years.
Right. Yeah. Like
Normally you don't hear that.
not really the great starting foundation.
Now I've heard
to
some crazy things though. And you would be surprised because, it's easy to vilify guys because we're probably 90% of the problem.
Right.
To be honest. But there are chicks out there. When I was single, there was a girl that reached out to me. I don't remember where I ran into her at. But we traded numbers. I didn't know anything different.
Right.
And I'm not going to say her name, but she invited me over. And so I went over, and when I got there, I felt a little weird because I was like, there are pictures of a spouse and kids and her all over this place. And I'm like, I
What's going on? Yeah.
thought you were single. And she goes, no, but he's in the deer woods and he's going to be gone for like 2 weeks.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No. I literally said, I'm sorry. You're very attractive, and I would absolutely love to knock the dust off, but I cannot do that.
Yeah.
And I left.
I can't blame you there, man. I mean, as soon as she said he's in the deer woods, I'm like, I'm out. That's
No, I don't know. Who is
that's a
this
hunter.
guy? What if I know this guy somehow? What if
Right.
I've met him before? But nonetheless, I'm like, yeah, first of all, he's a hunter.
Right.
He's got guns.
Yeah.
He will kill something.
And
it
he's
could
used
be
to
me.
being patient and
Yeah,
waiting in a
that's
high
right.
enough place where he can't
But-
be seen.
But number two, it's like, no, man, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. Why?
Yeah.
Why do I don't need to do that? I can go find girls that don't have husbands and have frivolous sex if I want to. No, I mean it was hard to say no because the first time I said no, okay, and then she took her shirt off. And I was
You were like, it's always the fun bags, man. That's the first thing that
and I had to
throws you into
stop.
that
I had to
hypnosis.
stop, and I said, "Listen, God, those are spectacular. Jesus, those are nice. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Were they real?
I did, yes.
Oh.
Yes, they were.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they were. Yes.
You passed up the jackpot,
Yes,
man.
I did. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't bring myself to do it, man. I'm just like, man, I've had it happen. I told you that story.
Yeah.
I went to damn, but I had trauma in that.
And I mean,
because my wife had cheated on me with more than one person,
Yeah.
but had gaslit me to the point that I was going to therapy to try to
Yeah.
figure out why I had jealousy issues. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I cheat on
Well,
my
and
wife. I cheat on my wife with her other personalities all the time. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, that is great. That's solid right there.
And I mean, in
That would be great if you had someone who had personality disorder, and you could manage all of them like that. That could be fun. Then the other one wakes up and goes, "Why does my butt hurt?" That doesn't matter. Don't worry about that.
Did you ever? Oh, there was an
That's
old
terrible.
show
I
on.
apologize. I'm sorry.
There was an old show on Showtime. It was called like the United States of Terror or whatever. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, it was about that woman that had like multiple personalities and everything. Yeah, dude.
Okay, I
yeah.
never knew what it was about, but
And she'd just like flip into him in an instant, but she'd go from being like a, like a Stepford wife mom to a
Freaky deaky?
Yeah, to a
Yeah.
crazed, rebellious teenager in the snap of a finger, and yeah.
Tasha Mack says, Jay, Tom says the same thing with me. You have multiple personalities. Laura said, they're store bags. That's why they cheat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's what she meant. Scumbags, maybe?
Maybe. She said slower bag.
Slore bags.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think maybe you typed that quickly. Yes, they're bastards. Cheating is a terrible thing to do to anybody.
And I mean, hey, it's okay.
What?
It is a real word.
What is-
Slore bag.
Slore bag?
Slore bag.
Hold on, that's a real word.
It
What
is.
it?
It's from Urban Dictionary. Yep.
Oh, what did
It is a not so often triple combination of 3 words: slut, whore, and douchebag.
Oh, wow.
This is a word described to use a person who embodies the personality traits of a slut, whore, and a douchebag.
That's amazing.
So they're a slore bag.
Slore bag. I have learned something new.
There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Mistress Ma'am said Toni Collette was amazing in that show.
Says, do not be mistaken. This person can be male or female. So
Yeah, a
covers
slore
both
bag.
for slore bag, yeah.
Slore bag. That is new.
That's a good one. I'm going to have to remember that.
Thankful for that. that
Right.
tip-off
Thank
there.
you for teaching us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any words, things like that you use that others aren't? You don't hear other people use like that.
No,
No.
not that I can think of right off the top
No.
of my head. Yeah.
Have you ever heard somebody say something similar that was so funny you've never forgotten it though?
Like a word, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Like the
I
first
can't
time,
think- yeah.
and I'm going to give you the advance warning now. The first time I heard someone say fuckery,
Yeah.
that was the greatest thing I'd ever heard. That's the greatest thing I'd ever heard. And I still employ it when I'm able to. It's quite a great word to use.
Fuckery.
The Urban Dictionary is rife with amazing words. Look,
Oh, yeah.
if you go into Urban Dictionary and just look up in Urban Dictionary the sex acts that are listed and get in a circle of friends that are not squeamish or timid
Yeah.
and start reading them out loud.
Oh, yeah.
We spent 2 hours with a group of friends going through Urban Dictionary, reading them, taking turns reading them out loud, watching people's faces. They try to say it because it's all horrible. Every bit of it is the worst thing you've ever read. They're things you've never done, you've never thought about doing, but they're hilarious. Like rusty trombone is one. Have you heard of the rusty trombone?
No. Why don't you tell us about it?
You're not familiar with the rusty
You would
trombone.
probably know. I'm sure you're an expert on it.
I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
But do you know what it is?
No,
Okay,
I don't.
So do you know what a trombone is?
Yeah, of course.
All right. And so a trombone you play how?
You use the slider. Yeah, and the
Slide,
rusty,
right?
you got to put the oil on it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay, yeah.
And a trombone, how do you play it? You play it with your.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you were behind a guy
right.
and you got your mouth on the
Oh,
keister and the hand
and then the
over
hand.
here,
Okay.
that's a rusty trombone.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I'm just describing it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, it really doesn't surprise me that you would know the setup for it. And just,
It's funny. That's why I know the setup for it. But what would you care? You'd just be jealous you hadn't gotten one. Oh! I told you I played trumpet, bitch. Laura said, "Don't repeat that." Too late. Too late. We did it. We often mess up like that. That's what we're good about here. So reminder to everybody, we have. I'm going to get everything situated on the website and get a new flyer out. So we moved the Mario Kart tournament to August 31st. That's just
'Cause
a
you're
week later.
scared.
Not because I'm frightened, but because I'm celebrating my wife's birthday with friends, and we're renting a boat and going out on it. And so, as a result of that, I had told her already 2 days before she said, "Well, so I know you have your tournament. Can you reschedule it?" And I was like, "No, we've already started promoting it." And then the look on her face, I just felt horrible.
Right.
I was like, "Shit, man.
No.
Yeah, I'll figure it out."
That's a good story, man. Stick with that.
I hope you qualify. I hope you qualify. I hope it comes down to me and you in the end, Rich, just so I can abuse you on the kart track.
Yeah, we'll see,
Yeah.
man.
And the rest of the people are going to get their abuse. But I particularly hope I'm able to directly create trauma in your life. That's what I want to do. All right. What do you need to promote, man? What's going on?
Remember, I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about Andy. You coming in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Andy, you want to come in? Sorsby, you want to come in? Doggy, you want to come in? Who wants to come in tomorrow and fill Rich's position?
Yeah. Okay.
Phil Rich
No.
position.
No.
Hey, that one's loud. Use this one.
Fine. I don't care. Anyways, I'm not going to be here tomorrow
Pushing my buttons
because
literally.
we've got the Wise Guys celebration
That's
parade in
right.
Hot Springs. So,
What time
man,
does
come
that
check
kick
it out.
off, man?
Let me look it up here real quick because I want to get the
'Cause
right
that's a
times.
big
I want to
deal.
say, yeah, it is. It is really. I believe it is. If I'm correct, it's going to be kicking off at 5 o'clock. I think it's the block party at 5 o'clock, and then the parade's going to be at 6. Hang on, I'm pulling it
Okay.
up right now. Give me just a
Yeah.
minute.
So everybody's going to be kicking it. It's going to be a parade. You're going to be out there doing your thing. You're one of the hosts of it with Missy.
Yep, co-hosted it with Missy. They're going to have, I think the Matt Barrett band is going to be out there. Bounce houses, food trucks, man. It'll be fun. Yeah, here we
Okay.
go. Let's see. Yeah, so block party starts at 5. Parade begins at 6.
There you go.
And I think it's going to be right down on, like, kind of downtown on Gulfa Street.
Just go to Hot
So-
Springs. You'll find it.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that picture won't help anybody or me.
Yeah.
Tactical said, "Yeah, I was planning to. I have a doctor appointment in Conway. I was going to drop in unannounced." Well, now you can announce it and come on in.
There you go.
That way I'm not here by myself, which is fine to be. But, man, you go through stuff real fast when you're by yourself, don't you, buddy?
You're right.
I mean, that material goes real quick when you don't have anybody to talk to.
Man.
Shit, I don't have anything left to talk about.
Right?
I'm just going to have to jump in comments and
You
start
can
reading them.
run through 3 hours of notes
And in about an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
you're
it's done.
just,
It's
there's
already
nothing
over.
else.
That's right, man. All right, man, don't forget, turn out for that parade. That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, 5 p.m. block party. Parade starts at 6. It wraps up at 8. So if you got kids starting school the next day, that's perfect
and I bet all
time.
the Wise Guys players are going to
Oh,
be out
yeah.
there. You're going to be able to see them.
Yep.
Probably get some autographs, take pictures, hang out, get to know them better. That's cool.
And apparently there's some, I don't even know what this is, but they've been adding it on their post. There's some special announcement that's going to be made during the speeches. So I literally have no idea. I don't know what the special announcement is.
Tom Brady's going to be the new quarterback.
Could be, man.
Could
be.
TB12
Could be.
coming here for arena football.
Never say never.
All right. Hey, good. Thank you, Turkey. I'll see you in the morning, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, man.
All right. Later on, y'all.